Glorious square drive. Kicked things off after tea.
Wow, it's a nice shot from Taufeeq. On the up, wasn't a genuine half volley, but he got over it nicely, hit it straight into the deck. And hit it in front of square. Williamson was no chance. Across the seam from Southey. And it was full enough for Taufeeq to decide to go after.
Crunch down the ground, back-to-back boundaries in the over for Taufeeq. And Pakistan, a bright start after the break, 42 for 1.
Well, it was a good start by Taufeeq. This time he went straight down the ground. Another nice shot. Because again, it wasn't a half volley. Just the length, a touch full from Southey. And he really got stuck into that. Banged it down the ground for 4.
The gap and race away. Very fast practice wickets area for 48.
Hanif also had a characteristic, very rarely hit the ball in the air, just like Bradman, because it takes out the main method of dismissal.
Very impressed with Taufeeq. And a gap hit here too by Azhar Ali. Just a couple to Vittori, who's back on the park. 50 up for Pakistan.
Interesting, Smithy, listening to Francis Payne talking about Hanif Mohammed's bat and how it had red cherries just straight down the middle.
A little bit of luck there. He was caught crease-bound, Azhar Ali, but he's going to get away with it. And I think he's going to get 4. In fact, he will.
And there'll be a red cherry on the outside edge there for Ali on his bat that he'll want to get rid of maybe at the end of the day's play. He played it pretty well in the end, didn't go hard, soft hands, was along the ground all the way, and once it bet the infield, raced away. Start from the bat. Southey again bowling in good areas.
Oh, good shot. Wonderful off the back foot there from Azhar Ali. Brains a pigeon out in the deep or a seagull. Oh, I'll bet one of our cameramen picked that up. Oh, no. Where's Bill Laurie? He had a state of shock.
Wow, have a look at this. Nice piece of timing from Ali. And look at, he's got his back turned. Oh, nasty place to take it as well. And it's still raced away for 4. Got to keep your eye on the cricket board all times.
Edge, and I told you about that gap. That gap between Young and Taylor is so wide. It's exaggerated. We mentioned that before the break, that it just looked unnaturally wide, and there it is. Straight through, and neither of them gets within Kui of it, really. Oh, goodness me, I think they should be closer together. That's wide. That's a wide position for Taylor. It's not Australia, this is New Zealand. Infuriating.
Nicely clipped away. That's a lovely stroke. The timing was excellent, and to the boundary it goes, just backward of the square-leg umpire. Well, that change of angle meant that he angled into leg stump, and the batsman simply helped it on its way.
It's a good shot by Umair, and he's got that because he's left well. Arnell's been forced to change his line and attack the stumps. He's bowled a leg stump half volley, and he's put it away, and that's good batting.
That's nicely played off the back foot, and that is whistling away to the boundary for 4 runs. Just can't afford to drop short and wide. And Taufeeq was onto this like a shot. Now, what's the story here? Reece Young had half a dozen shots at catching it. But that turned a bit. That got through between Brad and Pat. Look at that. What do you think, boys? That the world as if he actually hit that.
It's turned into a brilliant catch.
Oh, yes, get it.
End of the over, 75 for 1.
Let's fold in an appeal. Wow, the only thing to look at here. Inside edge, perhaps, but I thought maybe pitching on leg, just outside leg. Was there an inside edge, Ramiz?
Bit of both, I think, Dooley. Pitching outside the leg and a lot of inside edge. Once again, Taufiq Umar caught in a tangled position. He doesn't look good when he's playing square, very square through square leg.
And that one way past Reece Young. That'll be 4 runs as well. So off the glove.
Are we seeing a little bit of wear and tear in this track? Extra bit of bounce now from Chris Martin. We saw Daniel Vettori to extract some spin out of this track as well in the last over that he bowled. Oh, it came back strongly. Almost like an off cutter. And beat the...
Like that. And that might go all the way, has it? Yeah, I think it has. Over, long off this time. I need to have a look at it. Rod Tucker is not sure, but it's a really nicely timed shot. You'd like to see that a few more times. He didn't leave that one. He's driven it nicely down the ground. Vettori after it, and he won't haul it in. Boundary 4.
That's a good strike from nowhere. He's produced a beautiful straight drive, because it's been rather quiet since the last 3 or 4 overs. But have a look at that one. Nicely struck. The bat closing just a little on the ball, but it was good enough. Still good enough to race away for 4 through mid-off.
And he gets his 50 as he plays it away into the covers. And that is 50 runs. 96 for 1.
High score of 92 for Azhar Ali. So that will be his next goal to get that first test century.
Might look for a second run here. And in fact, he'll do it pretty comfortably. Not very often we're seeing the New Zealand bowlers slipping down leg side. And it's a run backward a point. And there's the 100 for Pakistan. And it's come up on the 39th over. He's gone in the air. Now, it's going to be clear of any fieldsman. It wasn't a great shot at all. And he'll get a couple of runs. And that is a 100 partnership between these two players. Well, it was almost a rush of blood by Azhar, but he got away with it. Could have gone anywhere.
Yeah, it could have. Vittori did him in the flight. He didn't get anywhere near the pitch of it. Look how far away he was from it, but he decided to go through with the shot, which was a good decision. He got it over the infield, but that's what Vittori wants him to be doing, and that's why I'd bring the man from the boundary up.
Goes for it, and it's gone very high, and going back and back and back, and it couldn't quite grab it. The wind was swirling, and it's gone over the top anyway, I suspect. And that is the over. 111 for 1. 111 for 1. And a moment off this last ball. And Macca, exactly what you were talking about. The man came up on the onside, so he had a go. And James Franklin, well, boy, it was a hard one.
It was a hard one.
off the edge and down. It was a guided down to third man. Comfortably done by the batsman, and nicely judged too. Put it right through the gap.
No risk in this at all from Tawfiq. Look at the way he opens the face of the bat. Last second, boom, opens the face. Beautiful shot. It was never in the air and it raced away. Was never going to carry to those slips. He felt more than comfortable than just opening the face like that.
Yeah, he's worked it away nicely, and this might go all the way too. It's been beautifully timed, and it will get to the boundary. Nice shot. It didn't look as though he made a big effort there, but it was all timing.
Because he'd been guided down to third man for 4, he thought, I'll just go a little bit straighter at the stumps. Left-handers love it there. Really is a free shot for him. Tawfiq didn't miss out, did he? Look at that. Rolled the wrist nicely. And all of a sudden, consecutive boundaries, and Franklin's under a bit of pressure.
Well, that's just nipped away down through third man. So 4 more. Nicely played along the ground again.
Oh, not the first time Tawfiq has played this shot off James Franklin. Feels more than comfortable, just opening the face of the bat.
Well, it's cut away over top this time of the man at Gully, and 4 more to finish off the over. 129 for 1. That's nicely timed, really nicely played through the offside. He won't get 4, but should get 3, and will come back for 3 and do it fairly comfortably as well. So 4 runs from the Vettori over. It's 133 for 1. There you go. Look at that straight away. We've got an attacking field, and he's nicked one to the man at short gully. Thank you very much, Daniel Vettori, finally.
Thank heavens for that. Well, better late than never, you have to say. It's come far too late for New Zealand, but Vettori has finally done the job. He had a man in play, man around the bat, and look at that. Good catch from Martin Guptill, and went quick and low. Excellent catch, and Vettori gets his wicket. Tawfiq has to go after a very good innings of 70, and Pakistan now end the day at 134 for 2.
So New Zealand bowled out today for 356. A very good century from Daniel Vettori. Ross Taylor's innings yesterday, equally as good, and Reece Young, great support for Daniel Vettori with 57. Pakistan at the moment trail by 222.